When playing video games, if someone achieves a world record, they usually have the consistency and potential to get more than just one. There are such cases in Mario Kart Wii though, where if there is a new glitch or shortcut found, there's a high chance someone will get a world record, but before they can beat it, new strats are found. Just like in other video games, many people often just get one world record right after the game's initial release, only to fail to get another one ever. But what about the times that one person grinded for a normalized world record category, only to have that be the only world record they will ever get? Today, I'm going to show you the best one-hit wonders, or people who got only one world record in Mario Kart Wii. There are a couple of factors going into this short list. First, the runs themselves should either have lasted for a decent amount of time or have some sort of significance. Also, the time of the run shouldn't be in 2008, nor in more recent years like 2018 and 2020. Another thing is that it shouldn't be a super unorthodox run like Biohazard's DK Mountain run with a cart, or Paul's Moonview Highway run with automatic spear, although they were quite impressive. Lastly, this is not meant to insult any of these people because it is still really insane that they got one world record, but rather acknowledge that. Anyways, we'll begin with Kichi. Being a legendary player with the Wii Wheel, you may be surprised that he got a world record, but he did in 2013, beating Totem's 433-day-long record in Koopa Cape. This run only lasted for 4 days, but it was definitely stronger than what the duration suggests. This is one of the few runs of all time that was done with Wii Wheel outside Mushroom Gorge Glitch, so it is also very iconic. The run itself was mostly clean except for the second ramp in lap 2. Kichi was not the only person on this list to get his only world record on Koopa Cape, however. Oxide is another person who actually got the run only 2 runs behind Kichi back in 2012. He actually beat Totem's 541-day-long run and became the first person to hit a 46-second lap for every lap in a Koopa Cape world record. Surprisingly, he wasn't able to get another world record on this track or just in total. Despite not getting very close to getting another one, he still holds many country records and top 10 regionals for Italy today. Speaking of Koopa Cape, yet another person who also got one single world record on this track was RCS. He held it for 85 days in 2016 and it involved a very strong lap 1 at the time, overall having a nice clean run on the inconsistent track. He played in many Mario Kart Wii Clan Wars, but has stopped playing Mario Kart Wii in recent years, so the chances of him getting another world record are going to be very slim. Next up is Sussy, a Japanese player. His only world record run was actually one of the most optimized categories in the game, Ghost Valley 2 no glitch. He had a very solid run with no major errors, but it would be beaten after only 3 days, which is truly a shame. Sussy wasn't able to get another world record after that short 2013 run, not even in an easier category, though he still has a country record on Daisy Circuit and a couple more regional top 10s. One interesting thing to point out in this run is that his lap 3 was the strongest lap in that group of world records up until 2017. In our third spot, we have Spitfire. He actually had a very unique situation compared to the rest of the list since his world record run actually didn't count until 2019, when he was finally able to send the ghost to the operators of MKWorldRecords.com. So rather than automatically counting, Spitfire's 2015 world record on DK Mountain Glitch was considered pending for a long time. This run would last for 461 days and be Troy's last ever DK Mountain run here. Spitfire did manage to get third worldwide as of the end of 2020, but it is still second behind Logan's unbelievably clean glitch run. Besides that, he hasn't gotten nearly as close to getting a world record on any other tracks. The next person on the list of one-hit wonders is another American player by the name of Matt. He played in many wars with Troy and Enmead, and he is a very good time trial player. Despite this, he only has one world record that he got in 2017 on Koopa Cape once again. It lasted for a bit over a month before getting beat by Olafre. In a few other tracks Matt has grinded, he has reached a couple of regionals and have gotten some very solid times. So there could be a chance that if Matt gave it a try on some tracks, he could very well get worldwide tops, but to get another world record may be too much of a reach now. I still think he is massively underrated as a player, however. The last and final person we're going to talk about is the story of his own, the one-run wonder known as Firestone. Back in June of 2017, he would beat Fox's 899-day-long run from early 2015 to introduce himself into the world record community. One troubling thing in this run, however, was the hop at the end of it that cost 0.04 seconds. and many world record attempts for about the next year. He had many good paces, but unfortunately came up with lots of fails and sloppy lap 3s to prevent any new world records. He even tied his own world record at one point, which is just pure insanity. When he seemed to have high hopes, though, Luke began playing the track and would bring the category down about 0.5 seconds lower, with a strong 128.425 run as of now. This would essentially end the chances of Firestone getting another world record, considering that he also doesn't have much time to play now. Luckily, he still got his .909B and holds the American record and second worldwide on that course. Anyways, these one-run wonders are really fascinating because each person has a different background and story into how they have won world record and are different in some ways. I hope you guys were able to learn something and see some world record holders that are only able to hold one. You never know what could happen. They can definitely get another world record, but I'd rather find it more unlikely since many of these runs were from a long time ago. Thanks for watching.